Okay, come on, spontaneous views. I'm real late on the video. I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. We're dealing with battle rap. This gonna be like a freelance video. Um, I'm just gonna cut. Y'all already know if y'all hip to what's going on in battle rap over the past month or so. It's been a lot going on, and I'm kind of glad I waited to do this video because, for one, there was a lot that transpired during this past weekend on during battle rap. So just a quick recap. I'm gonna try to make this video short, but y'all already know what time it is. Just come on. Okay, let's get to it. This is dealing with Easy the Block Captain, URL, another host of battle rappers, and I'm just gonna begin it like this. For one, Easy the Block Captain, supposedly, and this is back in February now. We're talking February of 2023 this year. Easy the Block Captain had did a battle with Hitman Holla. Apparently, he was trying to get out of a contract with URL, the Battle Rap League, Ultimate Rap League, where he's been for the past, I don't know, 3 years, probably a little bit less than that, more than that. I don't know. But basically, this is the thing. Easy the Black Captain had a battle with Hitman Holla, who's one of the biggest battle rappers that ever came out. He's on Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon. This is probably one of his biggest paydays. You know what I'm saying? So me looking at it, I don't have no dog in the fight. I'm just going to be objective as I can when it comes to this situation. So me personally, the contract that Easy the Block Captain allegedly signed with URL, because of course I don't know what the fine print had, but what was being told was Easy the Block Captain's contract was he cannot battle on any other battle rap league, rival league like the RBE, King of the Dot, and I think it was probably one more. But the battle that he was going to battle Hitman Holla on was Chrome 23, which is Remy Martin new league that she started about a year or two ago. So me personally, now I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Was Easy in the wrong for not at least communicating with URL? Yes, he was. It would have been easier for him to just say, you know what, let me just go ahead and call Smack, Beasley, whoever that's controlling the contracts, I should say. All he had to do was just call and be like, look, yo, I got a battle over here. This is a big payday, da da da. I'm just want to communicate this with y'all, but he didn't. So he went on and and went along with the battle. They then, right before the battle, sent a cease and desist. So then Easy the Block Captain got his lawyers involved, and I guess they found a loophole where he was able to battle. Of course, they tried to sabotage it, but of course they couldn't. Now, dealing with the battle in itself, I've seen the battle. They dropped it on YouTube, and it was a good battle. I mean, Easy did his thing. Hitman Holla did his thing. But ultimately, Easy the Block Captain won the battle. So let's fast forward a little bit longer, a little bit after that battle. He's still going through turmoil with URL, you know. So now they're having a beef because he did this battle. And again, URL is known for blocking battles. They blocked a few battles. They blocked Swamp and Chef Trez on a card. I forgot what battle rap league that was. I think it was going to be on a Riot, but I don't want to quote that. I might be wrong on that one. But they blocked that battle. They've been known to block battles for years. And their understanding, or my understanding of them blocking battles, is because we done groomed this person. We done elevated this person to a certain level. I don't want this person to then go on another league and start shining over there when we the one that built them up. That's the same way they felt about Easy. So I get it, you know, but like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight. You're still blocking someone else's payday. Like, if he go over here and he's getting 50K for a battle, this is just an example. If he's getting 50K for a battle and you only paying him 20,000 for a battle, what you gonna pick? You're gonna pick the 50K battle. So let's just fast forward a little bit more. Easy the Block Captain has this card, just called the Trenches. Easy the Block Captain then goes and signs or send contracts out for URL rappers, artists. There was about 5 of them, maybe a little bit more. I think Swamp, Truffaut, Danny Myers. Of course, I know I'm going to forget somebody else that was on this card. But anyway, he signed or gave contracts to these artists. One of my YouTube dudes that I listened to, Chris Unbiased, came out almost a month before the Trenches card was supposed to drop, which was the beginning of June. This card was coming out, I think, June 3rd. Chris Unbiased did a video early May saying, hey, this card might be blocked. Like, you're going to have blocked battles. Easy got mad at Chris for leaking or saying that it was going to be blocked. Putting on Twitter saying, hey, I bet you $1,000 or whatever the case that this battle won't be blocked or these battles won't be blocked. And sure enough, as the weeks or the days went on, battle rappers started pulling out. Swamp pulled out. Truffaut pulled out. Now, Danny Myers pulled out 2 or 3 days prior to the battle. But that actually helped Easy, because if Chris Unbiased never did that video, he would have went along with that same card that he had, and 2 or 3 days before that battle or that card would have went down, they would have pulled out of that card. Then he wouldn't have had no way of changing the card up or getting other battlers to put in place of the people that backed out. So he really need to thank Chris Unbiased, but they still got this little thing going on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm looking at it now from my perspective. I will be like, yo, Chris Unbiased looked out. Like, yeah, he looked out. Like, he was able to put that out there, and then days later, boom, people started dropping out. You was able to restructure the card, and boom, you was able to have a successful card. Now, of course, you're still dealing with this turmoil with URL. Again, now this statement came out about a week or 2 ago, and we don't know who leaked this statement. D.I. the Henny Man, he has a YouTube channel. He was the first person that came out with this letter. I guess it came from, we don't know who it came from, basically saying that Easy the Block Captain was still in contract. The reason why Easy the Block Captain found a loophole in the contract is because when it states that you're a contractor or a private contractor, that gives you the leeway to basically be able to battle anywhere. So this is one of the reasons why they're saying that URL is not even suing Easy, but we don't really know that. We don't know. They still might sue him. They still might be finding ways to sue him. But my thing is, why go through all of that? Why go through all of the litigations of trying to sue somebody just because you feel like they breached the contract, which they really technically didn't, because in your original contract or the original contract that Easy had, that contract stated he couldn't battle on RBEs, King of the Dot. It never stated nothing about Chrome 23 because, for one, Chrome 23, when them contracts was created, it wasn't even out. Chrome 23 began like a year ago. Remy Martin started this battle rap league last year. So obviously, Easy was already signed to URL back in 2019. The problem is that they signed him to like a slave deal. We talking about a 5-year deal with an option of 6. And his last few years, it was guaranteed no money. Come on, man. People got kids. People trying to buy houses. People got mouths to feed. Why would you even put somebody in that's a slave deal? But he signed it. So you can't really knock URL. Easy signed it. Now, if you're looking at from his perspective, this dude probably, he just came out of prison or jail, whatever he was at. He just got out. So he was trying to get his name hot. He was on these little mediocre battle rap leagues, battling, doing 1-rounders. He did a 1-rounder with Twerk on Gates of the Garden, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Gates of the Garden League. That battle went down. He had a few battles that he battled certain dudes. but he wasn't getting the notoriety until he got to URL. So URL feels like, hey, we build you up to this status, and on the app he was 12-0. Now they had this little glitch that happened about a month ago where the records changed and all of a sudden Easy the Block Captain was losing like 2 or 3 battles. But URL did come out with a statement saying, okay, that was a glitch. I think now he's still back at 12-0 or something like that. Had one of the best battles that never came out. And that's another thing that people got to understand too, as far as URL. They don't do any more YouTube releases. So Easy, all he wanted was a YouTube release. Bruh, just take one of my battles, like that chess battle back in 2020. This was one of the best battles. I think it was 2021. I want to say it was 2021. That was the best battle of that year. Hands down. You can ask anybody. Chess and Easy, that battle was epic. Easy the Block Captain went on a YouTube, and he said one of his partners came out and said, yo, you should battle Chess. Keep in mind that they already battled. But the reason why his homie didn't know, because it's on the app. Now, I have the URL app. I've been a proud member since 2018, 2019, basically since the app came out. I've been a faithful payer of this $7.99 per month. All Easy wanted was a YouTube release. Why you can't give him a YouTube release? He done gave you 12 classic. I don't want to say classic. All his battles wasn't classic, but he put in work. 12 battles. That's a lot. You telling me you can't put one of them battles in the algorithms on YouTube? All he wanted was to just have one of his battles get the notoriety. He's saying for his negotiations, like him trying to do movies or television shows, he doesn't have any negotiation, because if you go to sit at a round table with a company or a producer and you want to be put in a movie, he's like, yo, I got these battles over here, but you ain't got no notoriety. You ain't got no million view battles. So that was his whole thing. So my take was, and the reason why URL probably didn't do it, because everybody else would have followed suit from what Easy did. So that's one of the reasons why they didn't do it. But you let Murder Mook drop on YouTube. K-Shine dropped them, and now that K-Shine situation, K-Shine and Hollow the Dawn battle. But K-Shine was mad that they dropped that one and didn't drop other ones, because K-Shine actually lost against Hollow the Dawn. That was one of his weakest performances as far as the battle, but URL was being sneaky and they dropped it on YouTube anyway. People don't even really talk about that. But the point that Easy was trying to make was, hey, why you can't just drop this on YouTube? Or drop the Chess, Goods, Calico. Like, he battled some top-notch legends in the game and they're on the app. Everybody can't afford $7.99 a month. Everybody's not going to get the app. Let's fast forward now. People was getting mad at URL because of the situation with Easy. And they're like, yo, they sabotaged his Trenches card that happened June 3rd. Well, tried to anyway. Then you had people backing out, unsubscribing from the URL app. And I'm going to be honest with you. I got the app and it's mediocre at best. I'm just going to keep it real. Over the past month, I've probably watched maybe one battle in the last month, maybe 2 battles on URL over the past 2 to 3 weeks. Easy. Because it's not what I expected. Now they had this deal with Caffeine that they signed last year where they was having battles every 2 weeks. They may have had one event this year and we're in June. Not only that, they're charging for the battles now. So now you got, if you're a member of the URL app, you have to pay $25 for a battle. If not, you got to pay $50. Bruh, they just had an event happen, I think, the week before last. Why would I pay you $25 to watch this event live when I'm already paying you $7.99 a month that you're going to have to drop these same battles on the app anyway? So I'm saving $18. And I'm not trying to sound cheap, but let's just face it. That it doesn't make sense for me to spend 25 just to watch it live, and you're going to drop the same battles a week later. And that's exactly what they did. All them battles that happened the week before last, it was called Gnome Impact. All them battles is on the app. I just watched one of them. I watched DNA and John John go against Solar Flare and Foots. Good battle. I was actually on my way back from South Carolina this past weekend for a family reunion we had. I'm watching that on the way back. So I'm going to watch the rest of them, the ones that I want to see. But ultimately, URL has to understand that, you can't put people in position. Everybody's not an easy to block captain. We get that. So I get what URL is doing because they don't want other people to save face. But really, Easy kind of exposed a lot of the battle rappers that's on URL. He's letting them know that, hey, y'all can be your own man. Why y'all being scared about URL when it's clearly in the contract that you're an independent contractor? An independent contractor can't get sued. That's one of the reasons why URL can't really sue Easy the Block Captain. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not no lawyer. I don't know too much about litigation, but from what I've been hearing, that's why they haven't sued him. So let's fast forward. Now, we already know there was a situation that Remy Ma had a Chrome card this weekend. Apparently, well, first of all, let's talk about the battle. I didn't watch none of it, but from what I'm hearing, it wasn't even worth watching. Chrome 23 had a battle where it was just an all-females card. I think it was 4 battles. And out of the 4, 2 of them was worth talking about. Shout out to First Lady Flame. She right now is like my favorite battle rapper. Like, period, hands down. Like, anybody she goes up against, she straight cooks. She cooks. Big time. Now she did lose against JC, but come on, if you know about JC, JC is JC. That's who they call him, Jesus Christ. JC. But anyway, First Lady Flames went up against, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't forgot a couple of these females' names, but that's not even a highlight of the night. Shout out to 40 Bars and Tori Doe, but not shouting out Tori Doe because from what I'm hearing, she choked all 3 of her rounds and wound up getting frustrated and threw a water bottle at 40 Bars. You could throw that battle in the trash. But that's not the highlight. The highlight is there was a situation where allegedly they're saying that Easy the Block Captain got into it with Papoose. Now, I've been hearing mixed messages and blogs about this, and I've been trying to get to the bottom of this since Saturday night. Sunday, I was still in South Carolina. So I'm not really into it because I'm chilling with family. I'm chilling. But in back of my mind, I'm like, yo, what's really going on with this situation? Apparently, now I'm going to give you 2 versions. The first version, we heard that Easy the Block Captain was talking to Remy Martin. If you know, everybody know Papoose and Remy Ma. At first, me being a big fan of Easy, I couldn't believe this because for one, why are you trying to talk to Remy Martin and this is your business partner and you know she's married to Papoose? So of course in my mind, but again, sometimes dudes get the big head and they start doing dumb shit. And that's probably what happened. This is all alleged. The other story I heard was Easy the Block Captain's people got into it with Papoose's people backstage, and Papoose wound up knocking one of the dudes out, and Easy went to the rescue, and when people started looking, they seen Easy on the ground, and they automatically thought that Papoose had knocked Easy out. My thing is this, and again, I don't have no dog in the fight, but why in the hell would anybody from any of these 2 entourages be beefing in the first place? Now, again, this is all alleged because nobody knows. Now, you got people in Twitter blowing up. You got Easy going at Geechee Gotti. You got Easy going at Danny Myers. Easy going at, who else he going at? Oh, yeah, New Jersey Twerk. He's going at all these people, but he's really making himself look crazy because, bruh, you need to go live. You put a tweet out saying, are y'all done? No, we not done. We trying to figure out what's going on. You going back and forth with Twerk, that ain't looking good. You need to go live and let us know what's happening. That was 2 days ago. Today's Wednesday. That was 2 days ago. You haven't said nothing yet. So you're making yourself look guilty, regardless of what happened. Like Geechee Gotti said on the podcast he just did, his No Studio podcast. I'll listen to that. You need to just come out and just say what happened. But you on Twitter going back and forth with Twerk, Miss Hustle. Then you talk about you threatening Danny Myers. Come on, Easy. Like, you jumping out the window right now. And you my man. You one of my favorite battle rappers. But bruh, you jumping out the window right now. You really need to get down to the nitty-gritty about what's going on. People in the battle rap community want to know. You right now, you're not controlling the narrative of what's going on, and that's the problem. You allowing bloggers to allegedly say what happened. Now, shout out to Vada Fly. Vada said, I'm not going to come out and say what happened because that can tarnish my situation I got. Shout out to Vada Fly. He's on Fox News on Fridays where he have a battle rap segment with him and Showtime SP. Shout them brothers out. That's big, big time. But anyway, he said in his blog, I'm not going to come out and say what I thought or think, or I'm not going to assume anything. When I come out, I want to have the facts straight. That's why he said he never came out and said anything. He did do a blog, and he did say he talked to Easy, and one of the things he said Easy said was, this might hurt my battle rap career. So what is going to hurt your battle rap career that happened Saturday night? We are in Wednesday. Now, I'm doing this video right now. Hell, he could be going live right now. I don't know. But we need to know what's going on. Come on, man. Like, tell us what happened. Was it one of your mans that got knocked out? Papoose hit? Was it you? Because allegedly, I'm hearing Papoose and Remy Ma ain't been together in a couple months. Again, this is all alleged because you got to understand, I'm surfing on these YouTube streets. I'm a YouTuber too. So I'm obviously surfing, trying to find information. And I've been trying to find information. And the one blog that I seen was the guy said, and I forgot his channel. I meant to shout his channel out, but my bad. But he said that everybody got the story wrong. He's saying that one of Easy to Block Captain's people got into it with Papoose's people, and Pat wound up knocking him out. If that's the case, then just come out and say that. Right now, being that you haven't said nothing in 2 or 3 days, you're allowing other people to control a narrative about what really happened. Remy Ma put a post up saying, hey, y'all can chill out with the lies and da-da-da-da-da. But look, people don't want to hear about tweets. We want to see faces. We want to see, hey, what's going on? And for Easy to come out and yesterday and say, hey, are y'all done? The live coming soon, it's gonna be epic, and we ain't had no live yet. Shout out to you, man. Easy. I don't know. I don't got no dog in the fight. I'm just keeping it all the way real. I'm just a young YouTuber trying to get the word out. I'm not the type to just run and just put on a video and just put something out just to get in the algorithms, because I'm like Vada. I want to get the information first before I go on and do a video. But I don't really know what's going on yet. But all in all, I'm just going to conclude with this. The situation with URL and Easy to Block Captain is sad. I'm just going to keep it real. Because you got two egos that's coming together, and they couldn't come to an agreement of something so simple as just allowing Easy to just either have a YouTube drop, and I blame Easy for not just picking up the phone and calling and saying, yo, I want to battle Hitman Holla on this league. I guess he don't want to feel like he needed permission because, you know, egos, people start to have egos. But it ain't nothing for you to pick the phone up and be like, yo, come on, man, let me do this battle. This is a big payday for me. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm pretty sure if you would have gave him that type of, action towards what was going on, none of this would even be going on. But Easy kind of getting the big head saying, he said it on Uncle Raj's channel when he was sitting down on the couch or sitting down at one of his little studios he got. He clearly said it. He was like, no, I didn't call him. And I'm like, yo, you should have called him. You should have called URL and told him, hey, this is what I'm doing, da da da. Y'all let me battle over here? You know, I just want a YouTube drop for my negotiation. I'm trying to be in a movie. I'm trying to do TV shows, and I need a negotiation to show that, hey, I'm a million view battler, and it'll be easy for me to negotiate. But by me being on this app, nobody is really having visibility of me. That's all he had to break it down. You ain't had to sound. Sometimes we got to put our pride to the side. I tell my kids this all the time. Sometimes in life, you have to put your pride to the side. And in this situation, all Easy had to do was just pick the phone up. That's all he had to do. Easy blocking his battles. I could kind of agree and disagree with what they're doing, but those are their battles. Like, understand this. The battlers that Easy had on the Trenches card, at the original one, Swamp and Trufos and all the ones that was basically URL artists, how do we know that they wasn't really in a contract? They could say that just to say, hey, let me get this bread. They could use it as a negotiation tactic. They could say, okay, let me get on this card. Once URL sees that I'm on this card, they're going to offer me more money. And that's exactly what happened. They offered Danny more money to get off the card for him. And Danny, what made it crazy about Danny, the next week, that's when the known impact. So I'm like, Danny, why in the world would you even offer to be on this card knowing that you had a battle in like 2 more weeks under URL? You the one that told Easy, yo, I'm good. They ain't gonna mess with me like that. And 2 or 3 days before the battle, you backed out. So now the Frozenberg and Danny Myers and URL don't even like Frozenberg because of a tweet he did about Charlie Clips a couple weeks ago. Like, battle rap right now is we are not talking about battles. We're talking about the drama within battles. The people that in spaces, you got Cola and you got Black Compass Media. When Cola was doing the little crazy stuff about what he was doing, he was basically charging people to watch the live events. He buys the battle event and then charging people to come in. Come on, man, that's crazy. But I'm not even about to get on that. Like, Tony, bro, take care of that. Just take care of that. Ultimately, this is what I'm saying. The situation with Easy and URL is sad. Period. It's sad because honestly, it's a lot of battle rappers that Easy could have battled on URL still. Geechee, Rum Nitty. He could have rematched with Twerk because the first battle with Twerk was a one rounder. Easy is way better than what he is right now. He could have battled Swamp. Kit Kat. I mean, it's so many battlers that Easy could have battled on URL. Now he's left with, he probably still can't go to RBE because he's probably technically still under URL's contract. So now the situation that happened with Chrome 23, now we don't know what's going on with that. At the end of the day, man, it's like, yo, what is going on, man, in battle rap? Shout out to URL. Shout out to Easy the Block Captain. But, bruh, you got to let us know what's going on, man. Because right now you're allowing other bloggers, other channels to control the narrative of what's going on, and it's not making you look good. And the fact that you coming out talking about this might affect your battle rap career, that means something really happened. I'm about to cut this video. But obviously the way battle rap is going right now, I'm gonna be back doing another part 2 to this. But shout out to Easy, shout out to Remy Ma. I hope whatever happened, I hope it can be fixed, because at the end of the day, we need to be having great battle rap going on. And right now, we don't. We don't. Even a URL, no impact. I'm hearing, that's why I haven't really rushed to go watch those battles, because from what I'm hearing, and again, I don't like to go by what I'm hearing, but usually in battle rap, if you heard something, it's true, bro. It's true. Like, it's true. The battles wasn't good. That's what they saying. Shout out to Papoose. Shout out to Remy Ma. Shout out to Easy. Whatever's happening, please fix it. Because things right now, to be honest with you, ain't looking good for Easy. But keep your head up, and I hope you do a video or a live soon so you can clear this mess up. Come on, come on. I'm out.